Hey guys, welcome back to Life with 18 Cats, our members only breaking news world cat news reports with Kim and Jenna.
I'm laughing because I was hitting start whether you were ready or not as you're chasing around the cats. I wish everybody in the stream could have seen what I was watching backstage.
So right now, as you can see, I've got Chewy back here, and behind this door is a little Marbles. So Marbles is behind the door growling at Chewy. Chewy is not doing anything, just sitting there looking at him. They are literally doing the standoff of, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you kind of thing. And I'm sitting here because they're like, because Chewy is just antagonizing him. So I'm sitting here going, Chewy, stop, as the intro is running. I'm like, dang it, guys, stop it. Okay, let's go. Okay, I was so just blown away by it. There's a part of this story that I want to get to because I think this is like the most phenomenal thing. So here's the headline: as a new declaration in Mexico gives 19 cats roaming the presidential palace food and care forever. Now, that's amazing enough, but what they actually did to make that happen blew my mind. Okay, so there's these 19 cats that obviously prowl and just have kind of taken up residency in the gardens and everything at the Mexico presidential area, whatever they call it, the presidential palace. It's so weird to say palace because it sounds like Arabian Nights. So they walk around, whatever. That's just been a thing, and they've accepted them instead of shooing them away. Because could you imagine? Listen, guys, listen. I'm not throwing shade, but I'm kind of throwing shade. We can talk about this. Could you imagine if there was 19 cats infesting the gardens of the White House? Now, depending on who was in the presidency at the time, chances are pretty like. Do you ever hear about stray cats around the White House? No, you don't. You want to know why? Because Secret Services probably thinking, hey, we need to get those cats out of here. They might have like cameras on them. They're a threat to national security. That's what they'd be doing. That's me talking into my little wrist thing. That's my imitation of the Secret Service. Hey, get the cats out of here. They might be bugged. Whatever. But that wouldn't happen here. Now, what they did there, okay? Now, it says, now the palace cats have made history after the government of Mexican president, I'm going to butcher this too, Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador, declared them to be living fixed assets. Okay, the first animals in Mexico to receive the title. Now, what that means, it explains it here. The investment term fixed assets usually applies to buildings and furniture, but by applying it to the cats, the government has now the obligation to give them food and care for the rest of their lives, even after the leader leaves office, because they are now basically, it's the equivalent of here, if we have a historical building and we turn it into a historical monument or a historical part of the preservation society, it's now protected. And now the government has an obligation to always maintain that house. They gave that same status to these cats. And so now they are bound by law in Mexico to make sure that they have a wonderful life. Tell me that is not the most heartwarming, wonderful story. I love it so much. So now they're literally national treasures. I mean, it really, for all intents and purposes, they have now been declared national treasures. And I'm pretty sure there'd be a pretty steep. We're talking Mexico, guys. Talking Mexico. There's probably a very steep punishment for anybody that brings harm to these 19 cats, which I think is phenomenal. And I think that's something that a lot of places should do. Yay! Wait, can you go up a little bit, John? I was going to call you Diana. My God. Oh, no, down. I wanted to read there's a part in that article down, right there. Stop. To avoid a catastrophe, the government had to ask reporters to stop feeding Zeus because he would spend his days accepting treats from different people around the palaces when getting really fat. I love that.
I bet that's the ice cream cone cat up here. Yep, I bet that's him.
I thought that was adorable. I love this story. I think this is phenomenal that they did that. Because like I said,
the pictures too.
I know the pictures are so adorable. They're so cute. Oh God, it's so cute. I love it. Yeah, so that's what Mexico did, and I think that's a wonderful thing because, like I said, I mean, I know that you never hear you hear of stray cats all over the place, but you don't ever hear about stray cats around the White House. I mean, really, you don't. I mean, if I'm wrong, I would love to be wrong about this. So somebody bring me that article. Let's make Kim and her cats national treasures. Hey, it's Marcel. Wanda. Oh my God, that's too funny. All right, so I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being so supportive and being members, and love you all. And we will see you next time. Bye.